What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Offset and Cardi B husband Kenneth Zoo going back and forth. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it now. I don't know exactly what's going on with this situation, but I mean it's pretty strange. I mean I know Cardi and Nicki been beefing for a little while, over certain situations, but it looked like Nicki Minaj's husband took it a step further. He was posted up outside, I guess, a hotel that Offset had stayed at or was staying at. I thought they had a crib in New York, but outside of New York, pretty much, telling him to come out and he need to plan for his funeral and all that type of stuff. And from my understanding, Offset wasn't even in New York. He was in Atlanta at the time, when Buddy was doing that. So it could appear that was pretty much clout chasing. You wasn't even really on nothing for real. And then, Offset kind of hopped off the jet, talking, kind of just downplaying the situation. Like, who are these guys? Like, I can't pay, these type of guys no attention. Now, how do I feel about the situation? I mean, I think Nicki Minaj's husband like 40 something, right? I know it's been some allegations on some, other stuff that he had going on in his life, but the dude is in his 40s and you on Instagram talking about, somebody needing a plan for their funeral. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, it's just like, you too old for that, man. You too old for that. Like, no, if you really own that, then you just should have just played it like that. You feel what I'm saying? You on social media, it make it just look so unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? I wish people would stop going to social media with issues, right? Some stuff that y'all as two men really could just talk about. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, have the understanding to just really just chop it up. Hey, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the real issue? But like going on social media doing all that, man, that look corny. I'm just saying that just from a grown man perspective. I'm not. It's just like so unnecessary on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And Offset caked up, bro. And you best believe he got ties out in New York, cause he got a house out there. Like, of course he got ties to New York, man. Why would you? Come on now. That only makes sense. Offset ain't, he ain't just no little fry. You just finna just pull up at his hotel room and catch him slipping, bro. Like, no. So that made it even worse. And then you played your hand out loud. Like, now he knows it's smoke, right? Like, if you really was on that, you wouldn't even want him to feel like nothing. So if you was on that type of time, he wouldn't know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only person he got smoke with. But just I think that was more of a I want to be seen play. You know what I'm saying? But once again, y'all know me. I'm going to say the same thing, everything. I'm fully against black on black violence. You know what I'm saying? And just us as a culture not being able to communicate and solve issues through just healthy communication. You feel what I'm saying? These is two grown men. They can talk about it, chop it up. Those are two grown women. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever differences they have, I'm sure they could sit down and talk about it and chop it up, man. I feel like that's the example that I want to be set with people now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all is with y'all having that level of influence, set that example, man, where people can communicate and talk and chop it up and do it the right way. You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to all of this unnecessary internet drama that only just bring more negativity and negative energy to the overall situation. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not really what hip-hop need, and that's not really what the culture need, and that's not really what our people need. You feel what I'm saying? They don't need that. They don't even need to see that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they all get it together and patch it back up. You know what I'm saying? And just be able to have a level of understanding where if it is smoke, let's just keep it off the internet. But hopefully that's just something they can resolve, as well as Nicki and Cardi also as well. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's the guy, Husby, and their big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy, Husby, and their big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.